All right, guys, welcome back to the Brawns and the Brains. Alex here. Alex got a friend, Colin. Colin, introduce yourself.
How we doing? My name's Colin. I'm a digital media and journalism major, and I'm doing a final project on these two.
Yeah. So actually, instead of it being our podcast for today, it's gonna be Colin's podcast.
You're giving me free reign of this podcast? Oh boy.
All right, but hold on, though. We gotta talk about something that happened over the weekend.
Go ahead.
So I invite Alex over, right?
Okay.
He comes over. We watched some of the NBA games.
Okay.
And we we ended up watching the fight also. Then he leaves, right? So we get on the game. It's, mind you, it's like 2 o'clock in the morning, 3 o'clock in the morning. And I'm like, you know what? It's the first game of Fortnite. I said, yo, you want to just mess around, just get a sky base one. He said, yeah, let's do it. I said, all right, bet. So we died the first 2 games. I'm not gonna lie to you. And then the third game, I said, you know what? I'm gonna actually do my strategy, and we're gonna win. So midway through the game, we're just getting mats, and I said, this game is playing out perfectly. I said, Alex, do not let me get you this win right here. And what happened, Alex?
He did get me that win.
I got him the sky base one.
He did get me that win.
Huge.
But I just wanted, that's the first time we played too. Got the win. So you can't say anything bad.
3 a.m. dubs in Fortnite.
It's true.
As per usual.
Confirmed from the source. That did happen. Confirmed from the source. That definitely did happen.
Well, I'm glad you guys had fun. So, basically, I didn't really tell Alex much about this.
I don't want you to.
Well, okay. Thanks.
Hold on. What's up with the sass?
No. I just think it'd be better if it was for element of surprise.
I'm sorry for this. I'm sorry. Sorry.
Is your co-host always this snappy?
Yeah.
I'm a little sleep deprived.
Yeah, he hasn't slept.
Oh, right. You haven't slept. Right. Yeah.
Thank you.
Yes. Let's use that excuse.
Why don't you just drink some coffee?
He hates
I mean,
coffee.
it stops your growth, but still, you're already short.
I don't drink coffee. P.S. This is not ASMR. Okay. Anyway.
I'm sorry.
Anyway, I'm doing a final project in one of my classes, and he basically said, go out, find people who are doing newsworthy stuff, write a main story and a side story about it. So I was like, okay, I have a friend who's just started a podcast. He was like, oh, that's great. You should talk to him about it. I was like, all right, done. So I wanted to ask both of you. I wanted to start with you, actually. How did you start this podcast?
Genuinely, how we started it, I'll be completely honest. Jared and I were at an intramural, and I was playing basketball. And when I met Jared, I was working with SDN, and I interviewed him, and that's how we started to get to know each other. I started to message him on Instagram and stuff like that. We started to tag each other and stuff. And one day in intramural.
Hold on. That was one-sided.
That was what?
That was one-sided.
What did I miss? Honestly.
You were tagging me in some BS Crumble thing. And y'all know how I feel about Crumble.
That's true.
And he just kept re-tagging me because the first time I met him, I said, bro, take the hoodie off. Right after practice. It was getting me a little mad.
Jared's a hothead.
It's just terrible cookies.
Can't play football. Anyways. No, but Jared and I, that's how we met. And then one, I think it was in February, maybe, like 2 weeks into the semester. I know it was early in the semester. Jared was just like talking to me, and we were talking about like what I want to do and stuff like that. And he was telling me what he wants to do. It was just a genuine conversation in intramural, and I think he said it. I'm pretty sure you said it first. You were just like, I want to be on a podcast like really badly. Like I got so much to say. You said I think something like that.
I never told you that.
You did.
I heard other people told you.
Right, I heard from other people. I heard from other people. I don't remember who. I think it was Pena. I think Pena would say like Jared has a lot to say. And then I talked to you about it, and then you were like, yeah, I don't want to do it. Yeah, sure, we could do it. And we were just thinking we'd do it a one-time thing. And now we're best of buds.
All right, I won't go. Hold on. I won't go that far. I won't go that far. I like it when you're not sassy, all right?
Now we're brothers. from other mothers.
When you want to be nice, that's when I claim you as my friend, all right?
Jared, you look great today.
Don't be a sucker.
Do you have anything to add?
Nah, that was
That was a Cliff Notes?
Nah, he definitely, he just asked me. I said, yeah, why not?
Yeah.
And then after that, I was like, you know what? Well, he kept blowing up my phone. He sent like 6 messages at once before I could even respond, and I'm like, yo, who's blowing up my Instagram like this?
People lie on camera. Just
No. I got the messages. I was like, yo, who's just blowing up my line? So I looked, and he was just like, yeah, I had a lot of fun, to be honest. Like, this is something I could, like, see myself doing. I'm like, yeah, like, hold on. I had a lot of fun, too. Like, this was, like, just a new experience. I was like, it was cool. So let me try to make this one of my independent studies. And then after that, I was like, yo, if I do this, would you be a part of it? And
that is true.
now he just thinks it's his podcast when my name's attached to it.
It's not my. I will say.
He just thinks he's a star.
Let me put this on air. It's not my podcast right now. This is me and Jared's podcast.
Finally. Took it to the almost second to last week of school.
This is Jared and I's podcast.
Okay, good. So, being that this is such a new podcast for you,
yeah,
how has it been, like, trying to get viewers? What's it like, putting this out, getting it onto YouTube? Has it been like for you? Like,
for me, it's been really fun because I see people like that do stuff that I want to do. Like, you see JJ Redick with his podcast. You see like Richard Jefferson on ESPN talking. Draymond, yeah. And but they're all players, they all have that experience. But you like the stuff that they're talking about, the stuff they're doing, I just like admire. I think it's so cool because they're just genuinely talking to the players. Like they're not like monotone on ESPN or anything like that. They're just talking with them genuinely, and that's what I honestly just Jared is down to earth, just a genuine guy. So it was really cool to talk to him. In the first podcast, we went for like 58 minutes, and I just it sort of in a way feels like a mini version of that, which I think I just really like because I can sort of see myself doing in the future. And I've been wanting to do sports journalism for a few years, not that long, since I was like 16. But I never really knew the direction. I still don't. I don't know the direction I want to take it in it. But this is the first thing that I ever saw. Like I really feel like I'm pretty good at it, and I feel like and I just feel like I enjoyed it. I just feel like I enjoyed it enough to keep doing it. And I felt like I've written stuff before and I've done other stuff, but like this was the first thing where I felt like it was kind of like something I could keep doing, something I could keep getting better at. So I would say it just inspired me to do even more stuff, do stuff by myself as well.
What made you intrigued with the NBA podcast? Just the inside scoop of like what ESPN really doesn't like see, or like just the player interactions between them. Like, oh, like this is cool. Like off court,
like the off court, like just like how like genuine they are with each other.
So that's probably why you asked me and Pano to be on here. Well, Pano also.
Yeah, I like the way y'all would just like talk about like when you played Obi Toppin, or
insane. Insane.
Well, just like that stuff, I think it's cool just to talk about it lightly. Yeah.
Oh yeah, you went to LaSalle.
Yeah.
Are you saying like you were with Obi Toppin in his college career?
I played against him.
Once or twice, or like in a season?
Played 2 or 3 times we played him. I know we played Dayton. Dayton was one of the teams we only played once a year, so.
Right. That makes sense. Sorry to sidetrack. I remember
Actually,
that
twice. Oh, sorry.
I remember that you were a LaSalle transfer from him, and me looking up you a few times. ESPN is great. What has this podcast been like for you? I know you are like pretty close to finishing school, right?
Yeah. About to finish up my master's.
Great.
But this podcast, I don't know. Man, sometimes I walk out here happy. Sometimes I walk out here mad. It's just, it really depends on this guy. Because he says some things that really just like irritates me. And that's just like, yeah.
He has very strong opinions.
Yeah.
Happy thoughts.
Like he said, SpongeBob's the greatest show of all time.
Right.
I almost lost my shit. I'm not going to lie. He said that. And he said he's bringing unlimited water to a deserted island. Almost lost it then, too. So I don't know, but
you're
on
surrounded by water, right?
Yeah, I didn't understand. But they said my answer was dumb. But anyway, outside of that, like I have fun. I enjoy this. It's something to really like look forward to every week. You know.
That's great. Yeah, that's cool. Yeah, podcasting is very popular now, especially with MLB baseball players. Like in season, they still do it. I know the Kelseys do their podcast all the time.
Mhm.
So like, you kind of jumped on this bandwagon, right, Alex?
Hmm?
Why? Why is podcasting so popular now? Because until you started this, I had no clue how popular podcasting had become.
Yeah, true.
Until you started like saying to me, "Oh, I'm doing this and I'm getting X amount of views, and people are like liking what I'm saying, like I'm putting on, and I'm like getting people in class come up to me and they're like, you know Alex Kuperman, right?" I go, "Yeah." They go, "He's on a great podcast." And I'm like,
Okay, it makes sense. Okay, so he likes the fame and the popularity that he's getting, the clout.
It's not my fault that that's what they say.
He's clout chasing. That's what he's doing. He's clout chasing.
It's
Okay,
not my
I see. Thank you for telling me that. I appreciate that.
What do you want me to do about that?
He loves the clout. That's all it
he's
is.
famous.
That's unbelievable.
It's just so
I'm supposed to control what the people say?
He just exposed you. You love the clout. You love the clout. That's all it is.
It's nice to be appreciated.
he's like a model. It's nice to be appreciated.
It's nice to be appreciated.
It's nice every once in a while for someone to tell me, "Hey, what you're doing is cool."
You love the okay. Yeah.
Okay. Well, anyway, Alex. So podcasting is so popular now.
Mm-hmm.
Who did you like look up to? Who did you like base this off of? Did you have a plan coming into this? What did you expect? What did you not expect? Tell me everything that like started this.
Yeah. I didn't expect it to be as I was actually nervous because I always thought of like trying to do a podcast, and I think I've tried a few like just on my phone by myself, and they were really dry. Like I was really like they were very dry. Like I tried one like right when COVID started about like I was so bored. I tried doing I don't know why I did it.
But why?
I was really bored. That's
How
all.
was it dry? Like,
It's just like I had nothing to talk about. I'd like try talking about sports, and I just like went to a dead end every 5 minutes.
but tell me though, because hold on, I'm sorry, I don't mean to interrupt you. But honestly, I actually wanted to like do it on my own, and I was really like gonna do it when I go home. So if you're telling me it's pretty dry, then I'm not gonna. I probably won't do it.
I mean,
on
I
my
was
own.
18.
Doesn't matter the age.
I didn't know as much about basketball as I do now.
So you will go and do one on your own right now. You'll try it again.
Yeah.
Okay, I'm gonna do it. My
Okay.
bad. Go ahead, continue. It's my bad.
Okay.
But I started doing it this year, and it was just like what I was gonna say was if you're doing it with someone who like you have a good rapport with, you can talk with, who you can have a conversation with, it's gonna be easy. You know, that's really the reality of it. Because if you're doing a podcast with someone you don't know, yeah, it's not gonna. I mean, it's gonna be it could be a good good podcast, but
You might want to slow it down. A little bit.
English is a difficult language, but.
Seriously.
But I mean, if you plan it out and if you have if you both are on the same page for it, it can go well. But if you're both just kind of just pulling up, just no clue, no idea what you're doing, it's probably gonna be kind of hard to keep it going. But I got lucky. It just turned out to really work well. That's honestly how it was. I expected us to just do one. I didn't expect us to keep doing it over and over.
Yeah.
I'm a good guy.
I'm pretty sure he's getting fed up of you though.
Is
So.
Oh, and you seen before we even recorded, he has 2 strikes. He has 2 strikes so far. If he says anything else that's gonna get me mad, I'm out of here. Y'all gonna see me walk out for real this time. I'm gonna walk out. He already had strike 2 before we even started. Strike 2.
I don't control you. Do whatever you want.
You told me he tells me to leave, and then once I say, all right, I'm gonna leave, he says, I didn't say that.
I don't control you, Jared.
Yeah, you do. Okay. I think I have pretty much everything that I need. I'm so glad I got to talk to you both. You seem very down to earth. So if you
I'm
have
a cool
anything to
guy.
add,
Jared is a cool guy.
If you have
As
anything-
rude as he is to me, I'll give
okay,
him that.
chill out.
I think you
Chill
should
out,
ask
Madonna.
Colin the question about the island.
Nah. I don't want to hear his answers. I'm so done trying to plead my case. Like I'm done. You know, I'm not even gonna try to sit here and explain it. I'm done. Matter of fact, let's hear your answers.
Oh, no.
Three
What-
things you're bringing on a desert island.
3 things I'm bringing on a deserted island.
Yeah.
Okay. A knife,
Okay.
See, this is tough.
Yes, it is.
Because if we're going, what am I trying to gain out of this? Like survival.
Survive.
Just survive for as long as I can.
Do not say a cell phone with service.
No, I don't want a cell phone. I'm not gonna need a cell phone on a deserted island. There's no way
Okay.
I'm getting cell service there because of towers. Unless it's a really sophisticated island.
Nobody with some sense. All right, go ahead.
I'd
knife?
probably bring a flint for fire. Because how am I gonna cook / do anything without a fire, or stay warm, and then probably a tent.
You know, you got some sticks out there. You know, you could just,
Yeah, but what am I gonna light it with?
the sun.
What?
I don't know.
What is it, like 1,000 degrees on this island? Is it like hot lava?
No, I don't know. Hey, hey.
Yeah, I don't really need anything else besides like food, water, shelter. That's it. Because you can make a fire and boil water down, get all the salt out.
Somebody asked for unlimited water.
There's water all around you, dude.
Someone asked for a
flare gun.
A flare gun.
It's a call for help.
Who's gonna be helping him on a deserted island?
You never know. There's always a passing helicopter
Oh,
or a
my
plane.
gosh,
You know this.
Bruh. Somebody. It's just I just
Bow-
hope.
okay,
There's hope for
okay,
society.
okay.
There's hope for society. because
Whoever
he's out there.
whoever said bow and arrow is a good idea because you can make arrows too.
Oh, I love this guy. No, I love this guy. There's no way. Yes.
He did his homework. That's all.
Yes.
I did do. I'm not trying to kiss ass. Like I'm literally saying like a
Oh,
bow and arrow is a
bow
great
and arrow.
idea
Come on, man.
because you can make wood from it, and you have so many.
What was the
trees over
first
there.
thing he said?
Me?
Yeah, what did you say?
What was the first thing he said?
Bow and
You
arrow.
said knife.
Yeah, I said knife for cutting, a flint to start a fire, and a tent to have
What was the
something
first thing
to
I said?
live in.
You said mekit, I believe.
I
Or
said
knife.
what? I said a knife.
Mekit or knife? Mekit was the last thing.
No. I said knife.
So you said unlimited water, knife, and what else?
Mekit.
A med kit.
Like a first aid kit.
First aid for what?
I have no idea.
What did you said bow and arrow? What else?
Bow and arrow, flare gun,
Yep.
mekit.
So you want out.
Hey,
You're gonna survive a little bit,
if
but
I
you
see
want
somebody
out.
come by, hey, at least I have a chance.
I was in a,
No, I can't let people know I'm here if I got unlimited water.
I was in a weird. I was thinking of ways that like I could survive there, but I really don't know why I thought of that. I was like, I want to get out of here.
You're just not the stupidest one, though.
I'll take that.
Hey, you have one questionable answer, but that's it.
That's fine. Yeah.
At least you didn't say cell phone service.
I don't know why I was trying to make it like. I took the answer as like you had to survive there, like that's why.
That's why I said flare gun.
Yeah, makes more sense.
Just in case, just in case somebody come by.
You gotta get that tent too. What are you gonna sleep on?
Tent's a good idea.
Thank you.
I mean, like,
Appreciate-
you can make a tent.
You
With
could.
There's just surroundings.
You could, but you could have like an air conditioned tent. They make those. I swear. Don't look at me like I'm crazy.
He is. Don't take off the headset.
I swear. They make like really fancy air conditioned tents.
Hold on now, he might be.
Blood pressure is rising.
It's only because you've got 3 hours of sleep. Shh. Take a nap. It's okay. Alex, while he's looking that up, let me think.
I can ask you a question.
Yeah,
Oh,
go ahead.
really? This look nice.
I got a question for you when you're ready.
I can have any tent I want there.
Yo, this look nice. Hold on.
How am I gonna get rid of all like the bears and shit?
But you ain't
sorry.
gonna need the.
No, you're right.
You ain't gonna need no fire. You got this. Hey, he good.
That's a good answer.
He good. Yeah. Okay.
Obviously,
all right.
obviously it's not gonna be like water resistant or like storm resistant, but it'll still keep me there for a little bit.
It's better than using the surroundings.
It's true.
Tell you what.
Get all sunburnt all the time.
I'm gonna help you out with your class. What class are you? What class is this?
This is my CMM 250W with Professor Hefter. It's Fundamentals of Journalism.
So you've been tweeting answers. You've been tweeting not answers. You've
That's
been
for a
tweeting,
different class.
You've been tweeting reports. Oh, is that not for? That's
for a different class.
Okay.
I've been tweeting on I've been tweeting sports stuff on another Twitter account.
But has what you've been doing this year with sports journalism? What does it make? Has it made you kind of see a vision for yourself?
Oh, for sure. Yeah.
What is that vision?
I pretty much, when I came here, I did not know what I wanted to do. barely knew what I wanted to do in high school. I knew I wanted to do something with sports because sports has always been a passion since I was like 10, maybe even 8. Close. My brother started t-ball when he was like 5.
Mhm.
And then I was watching him and I was like, you know what, Mom, I really like this. I got into basketball for a year. I quit because my coach made us run 100 sprints in our gym back and forth. Not fun. And we were bad. We're no offense to my high school, but we were not great. So we were just not good. We are good now. Our girls team is good, but we just weren't good back then. So I quit and I started baseball back up. And I came here. I knew that I wanted to do something with sports, so I chose digital media and journalism for the sole purpose that I would be in like sports classes and all that. And then I got into this sports broadcasting class, and I thought, this feels right, you know?
Yeah, that's a good feeling.
Yeah. So I may not be like you. I know what you wanted to do. I don't know where or when.
I'm sure we're in the same place.
Yeah, we pretty much are.
To be honest, you should just give this a chance.
Mm-hmm.
And like, how many years you got left?
He's in
2.
He's in my grade.
I didn't ask you.
2.
You said 2.
2.
He said 2.
With plans to double major.
Okay.
Small flex.
So, but you could easily, do podcasts, bring like student athletes on,
True.
and then start learning more about, sports and
That's true.
stuff like that.
Yeah, I'm very open to it all, very much. So I like the Twitter side. Like,
You all right?
Stretching.
I know that was just.
I like the Twitter side because I like being behind the scenes and like talking about statistics.
Yeah.
I'm very much the statistic one in my family. They'll be like, "Oh, who's injured?" And I'll be like, "Oh, this guy because he had this injury on this day." So I've always been like that.
I have to add, your family is a sports family.
Yeah.
The definition of a sports family. I stayed with them during spring break, and like, they would have full on arguments. Like, they would scream at each other, and
We wouldn't scream. We would argue.
no, y'all would
Argue a
argue.
lot.
Y'all would argue. That's what I mean. But like, that is the definition of sports. I've never seen a sports family like that.
Yeah, my brother's a senior.
That's
in high
awesome.
school.
You came to our games,
What do you mean?
like the basketball games,
Oh yeah, a few times.
a few times. I wouldn't blame you if you didn't. So.
It's all good. I like the atmosphere, but sometimes it's just quiet and dead.
That is true. Not really our games are dead.
Yeah.
I don't think our games. We had a good crowd every time.
Yeah, it's
I
not
feel like,
bad.
I'm not gonna say anything else. I don't want to get canceled.
It's all
People
good.
already talk bad about me now, so
Yeah.
let me just shut up. But
My brother's a senior in high school. My dad was in the Navy. He did rugby for a time. My mom.
that's why you got that.
My mom's just a super fan. That's it.
Is that where you got that hoodie from?
Yeah.
From your dad?
Yeah, I'm repping my dad today.
Hold on. All right, hold on.
Shout out to my mom.
You can leave it on this camera right here, actually. Alex's dad. First of all, I want to say hello. I know that this guy mentions you all the time. Shout out to his dad also. Shout out to Colin's dad. But Alex's dad, I just want to let you know, you must be an all-star to this kid. All right? Whatever you do, just keep doing it. He talks about you every single day, even off camera. He talks about you. So I just.
True. He talks about him with me all the time.
He's like, my dad this, my dad that. I'm like, well, damn, I got to meet him now. He must be damn near the president. Must be.
Shout out moms. Shout out South Africa.
First of all, let me talk.
Shout out.
Alex's mom, he mentioned you one time. And I really question how much he loves you. No, I'm joking, but he only mentioned you one time. So I'm like, dang, Alex, like, what's up with your mom? Like, do you like her?
It's
or
supposed to be a
something?
fun podcast.
Like, do you like your mom or
You
anything?
want to
Like,
tear my family apart?
No, I'm not tearing your family apart. I'm just
What are you
saying.
doing then?
You should honestly, as much as you praise your dad, you should praise your mom too. I'm just saying. Shout out to my mom and dad, actually.
Oh, wow, that's the first.
Especially me. Hey,
That's the
shout
first-
out mom.
That's the first time you brought up any. That's the first time you brought up any of them.
I mean, like,
Change
without
the subject.
no, keep it buck. Without them, I wouldn't be here. So
we have a
you
guest
It's
here.
true. Oh, Lord.
know. I mean, he don't have any more questions for us. I mean, I feel like we should ask some questions.
Yeah, you could totally
Okay,
ask
go
me
ahead.
questions.
Greatest show of all time.
Greatest show. Oh, boy. Oh, no. Okay.
See, he knows what not to choose.
You know what not to choose. I will walk out.
Please don't do it. He's very, very.
I'm ready to walk out today.
See, I don't really have a favorite, but I have a few that I like.
Okay. What are they?
Friends.
Huh?
Friends. is It's okay. It's
Okay.
good. It's like a show that I'll watch like with my parents.
Better than Seinfeld.
Yeah.
Okay.
I haven't really watched the Seinfeld at all, so that's probably it. I watched it with my grandpa.
He loves it like it's like candy or something.
I watched like New Girl, that stuff. I really like Brooklyn
Also like
Nine-Nine.
the more recent shows. That
Yes.
Are, oh, okay.
I like Brooklyn Nine-Nine a lot. With can't remember who the main actor is, who was amazing in that. I'm trying to think who it is. You know who it is.
I'm trying to think.
It's on your. It's on the tip of your tongue.
Yeah, I know what you're talking about.
Yeah.
That's a good show.
You know what I'm watching that's pretty good right now? Truth Be Told. It's pretty good right now.
Told.
It's on Apple TV.
That sounds good.
It's pretty good.
We're both watching Ted Lasso right now.
Shout out to my dad.
Sandberg was the star.
Thank you.
That was it.
Andy
yeah.
Sandberg. Yes, he's great. Love that guy. He's funny too.
Is it?
Yes, especially in this character that he's in Brooklyn Nine-Nine, a police officer. Great. Yeah, we're both on Ted Lasso. I just caught up.
Yeah, Jason Sudeikis is a godsend.
Yeah, he is. That whole show is great.
All right.
You would never
Favorite
watch.
candy.
Me?
Both of you guys.
Oh no.
I'm not gonna. He's probably gonna say Milk Duds or something. I don't want to talk to him. I don't want to
Whoppers.
Whopper.
I would not.
Something
You
bland.
say Whoppers, I'm gonna lose it.
You're gonna get my answer.
No, I'm waiting.
We
I'm
talking
waiting
like
for
chocolate? Or
Alex.
we talking like sour stuff?
Anything. Nah. We keep chocolate separate.
My favorite is Twizzlers. Always has been.
That's a decent answer. All right, I like that. I
I've
like
always no black Twizzlers though.
that. What's wrong with the black Twizzlers? Huh?
Put me in a really
No, I'm
really
joking.
bad.
I'm joking. I don't like the black ones either. I don't know. There's something about it.
Don't you say anything. Emotional
Oh,
support
I
water
would. I
bottle.
definitely would.
Has he told you about? Has he told you about his emotional support
gonna
water
say-
bottle?
Yeah.
I was gonna say my favorite candy.
He mentioned it as he was leaving the crib, and I'm like, okay. It's like, all right.
I like Twizzlers too, if anyone's wondering.
No.
No.
We didn't ask that. We just asked what's your favorite.
Twizzlers.
No. You gotta give a different answer. Stop copying.
All right. Besides Twizzlers, Airheads.
You are.
Okay,
an
that's a
airhead.
good. That's the first time you got a good
Airheads?
answer. Airheads are good.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, airheads are good.
All right.
Don't switch sides. You didn't like it at first.
You are an airhead.
Thank you.
That's probably why he doesn't like it. Yeah. I can understand.
What
It's
about you,
chewy.
Jared?
Skittles. Easily.
OG.
Unfortunately, that's a respectful answer.
It's the best answer.
What?
You can't give it any better answer than that.
Those are good.
Unless Sour Patches.
What would you have said if someone said M&M's?
I would
was
ask
gonna
him
say
which ones.
M&Ms. I like M&Ms.
Which ones?
All of them.
The only acceptable answer for M&M's is peanut with the peanut in it.
Okay.
I mean, yeah, I feel like the regular ones are like basic. I feel like
That's what you think?
yeah. I can't judge M&M's because I don't eat them like that.
Sure. Anyone else got anything else to say?
I'm just trying to make it interesting. I know you got a question. You can just see it right here on your forehead. It says, I have a question.
You right?
If you
Nostradamus over there.
if you could name our podcast, what would it be? Other than Brains and the Brawns.
Oh no. Okay.
Just do it.
Tall and sleepy.
They'll probably think Alex is the tall one.
Tall and sleep. Tall and sleep deprived, actually.
Tall and sleep deprived. Oh god. Yeah.
One
No.
superpower. What would it be?
Read people's minds.
What's the name for it?
Telekinesis.
No, that's to move things with your mind.
Oh, still.
Yeah.
To read minds.
Hey, I want to read minds. Yeah, see who hates me, see who likes me.
Isn't it called being telepathic?
Oh,
Exactly. Telepathic.
Very nice.
we didn't learn that in Professor Annis's class.
Wow.
That's next week.
We don't have class next week.
What about you?
I want to fly.
I feel like that's a very simple but respectable answer. I'm like,
What about you?
Whenever people don't know that their superpower that they want, they just go for flying.
yeah, I did say I would say at first telekinesis, but I don't know. I'm thinking about changing it.
What are you thinking about?
I'm gonna just keep it at telekinesis. We'll leave it at that. We'll leave it at that. I don't know what else to change it to.
Invisibility is pretty. I mean, but you get lonely.
Yep. What?
No one sees you if you're invisible.
Is that strike 3?
It's 2.5. For
2.5?
me.
Okay,
2.5.
all right.
No one sees you if you're invisible. Duh. Yeah, no one sees you if you're
Well, I was
invisible. So you're gonna be like permanently invisible?
You're not
Like,
gonna be permanently invisible. You haven't seen
It'd
like
be like temporary.
you ever seen Fantastic Four?
Ever seen what?
Fantastic Four.
Yeah.
oh, thank God. It's a great movie franchise.
Yeah.
That's terrible. You know the lady that turns invisible?
Yeah.
Yeah, she doesn't stay invisible for the rest of her life.
That's a good point.
Really? You didn't think that?
I mean, I just thought we had the option to choose.
Yeah, just because you're invisible doesn't mean you have to be lonely. Anyway,
I just have a fear of being lonely.
Teleportation to any time or place. That's the best superpower.
gotta agree. Cause I will go to the future, go back to the. I'm not going to the past.
No thanks.
Nah, they can. Past can stay back there. Definitely will go to the future. I
Where
want
would
to see how we develop as humans, our species.
What year would you go to? Like how far would you go into?
2,000 years ahead. Yeah. I want to see how much we, how far we can. If we're still there.
Sure.
If we're still there. So, I don't know. If you had to choose between, if you, before you die, right, you get 2 options. See how you die or go back to the past. Which one are you choosing?
I don't know. That's a tough one for me. Someone else go.
I don't want to see how I die. Why would I want to live it twice?
So you either see how you die, or you go back to the past and relive past memories.
I would definitely go back to the past.
I would go back to past for sure.
I think that's an easy question right there. I think that's past because a lot of people will want to go back.
Some people might be satisfied with how they lived,
Yeah, true. Especially if they live for a long time.
Yeah. If they end up in their night, yeah, you know what? I might just go to the future, see how I die.
You think so?
Y'all, every day y'all test my faith with God.
Alex texts me when he tells me about the Rockets.
Don't even bring that up. I will walk out. Always talking about
Congratulations,
the
Ime
damn Rockets.
Udoka, on the new hiring. Welcome to Houston.
He's gonna do the same thing he did in Boston. Get this guy.
But the winning culture.
Please,
No, they're not gonna win.
okay.
They're not gonna win.
please, Ime, please help.
They're gonna have to get LeBron James in order to win.
First get the number 1 draft pick, then we'll talk.
So, Colin, you're here.
Oh boy. Oh boy.
Why don't you ask us a question?
I mean,
Away from school academics. Jared and I are asking candy shows.
You know what? Let's talk about how I called the first basket. Let's talk about how I called it. Right before the game, I said, "Watch, he's gonna come off the screen. And he's gonna hit the
Explain
shot."
it. Explain it, because the people watching.
I'm not gonna explain the full details, but I told Alex right before the fight, I was like, "Watch, we're gonna watch the first basket. LeBron's gonna come off the ball screen and he's gonna hit a mid-range jumper." He didn't hit a mid-range jumper, but he hit a running floater. That's basically the same thing. He did exactly how I said it was gonna happen. I said, "Watch, he's gonna run a play for him. He's gonna come off." He said, "No, it's not gonna happen." I said,
I did not say
So
that.
you didn't sit there and say it was going for AD.
I didn't say nah, it's not gonna happen. You're reaching. You
First
definitely.
basket?
I
Come
called.
on.
I basically called everything.
You did call it though.
That night, I probably called everything besides the fight.
You were close on the fight though.
I said, you know what? It was the 6th round. I said, you know what? I seen enough.
Jared
I
looked at-
seen enough. Watch, 8th round, he's done. Next thing you know, he just hit the Tim Tebow. It was like, nah, he's done. I was like, what? He got hit in the liver. His nose started bleeding. I'm like, nah,
You really did do the same too.
he did. He got hurt. He was like, it's like, no way that just happened. But whatever. It just.
And then he announced in the 7th round. He announced in the interview. He's like, I knew he was gonna take 7 rounds. And that.
But he was just talking trash, just to talk trash.
That's true.
But he manifests that. I'll tell you that. Manifest that. Yeah, so 7th round, he got the 7th round. That stuff. But yeah, back to.
Yeah.
He wants you to ask this question.
Yeah. He doesn't want to talk about how you're like Nostradamus with picks and predictions.
You can keep talking about it if you want to. It's your
No,
podcast
okay.
too.
No, okay.
Well, I know you're a Celtics fan, so I know who you think is gonna win.
Easy.
What
Celtics.
about the rest of them today, and why? Celtics, obviously, right? Or do you think we're gonna have issues?
Oh no. We're back at Boston.
That should be easy win. Should be.
You know why I think we lost? They wanted more games at home. Facts.
I think a lot of teams in the NBA are better at home than they are on the road.
Yeah.
Especially with the Warriors. The Warriors look great at home, and then they go on the road, and it's like, where did the Warriors go?
Okay. I think we did pretty good on the road this year.
Yeah, you half bad.
We about to play the Sixers. We beat them 3 times out of 4.
Oh yeah.
So we got them home for the first 2 games.
Is that a healthy Sixers team?
Joel's knee hurts,
Oh well,
so he didn't
that's
play the last game.
that ain't new.
Yeah.
Mhm.
No, I think he actually.
Wasn't Harden suspended for a game?
No, he got ejected. He didn't get suspended.
Yeah.
Oh, okay. Never mind.
Only Draymond got.
Draymond
only
and
Draymond.
DeJounte Murray.
Yeah, DeJounte Murray did get suspended for a game.
For this game?
Yep,
Yes.
he's out.
He bumped into an official.
Oh, I know.
said-
I seen that. I
said
seen that. I didn't
It
know
was
they.
all over Instagram.
Yeah.
I didn't know they suspended him for it.
Mm-hmm.
I just thought they said they was going to investigate it.
Nope.
They investigated it, and
They suspended.
and he's suspended.
Poor guy.
Jeez.
Yep.
I don't know what happened there. I don't know what we're doing.
Oh, Celtics by 30 tonight. Oh, it's not even about to be. Yeah, because Trae Young can't score. Struggling to score
Nuggets look good as per usual.
Mm-hmm.
You
until the second round.
until the second round. Who will they play? Who again?
Timberwolves. Oh, who will they play?
I think they're gonna mop the floor with the Timberwolves.
The Kings.
tonight.
They're gonna play the King. Yeah.
If they beat the Warriors, series tied.
They
so
play
far.
either the Kings or
Would
Warriors.
it be the Kings?
I think so.
Nah, the Kings better. They better handle business. If anything,
Back to
Kings
the
in 7. If
Kings in
anything.
7 and Nuggets. I would say Nuggets tonight at least. I think last time was a fluke.
That's if the Kings blow this. That's
I would
you're
say.
you're number 2 seed. You've been, balling this entire season.
Look at the Heat and Bucks. You got the 1 seed losing to the 8.
There's that, but it's just
That shouldn't happen.
It hasn't that already happened before?
Last time it happened, the only time it happened was 2011. It was Spurs and somebody else.
No, but didn't Giannis get swept by the Heat before when they were a higher seed?
I thought you meant like 1 beating the 8. Nah, I don't know.
You're right though. Those are 2 series where that should not be happening.
I thought the Bucks would have dominated them.
I did too. I'm wrong.
You're wrong. I'm wrong. Because we talked about this. Remember we did the predictions? We talked about it?
I don't think anybody saw the Heat being as good as they are, even with Giannis missing a few games. Because the Heat, in my honest opinion, the Heat only have Jimmy Butler. So when Jimmy Butler doesn't do well, the rest of the team doesn't do well.
I mean,
To be honest, Jimmy only shows up for the playoffs. Bam Adebayo's a regular season player.
I haven't even heard of him.
He only had 15 yesterday.
the thing is,
I haven't heard a single thing about him on anywhere.
But you have during the regular season, right?
Oh yeah, he's great during the regular
He's
season.
phenomenal.
you see, the thing about this is though, if the Bucks did win, no one bat an eye because even without Giannis, because people would believe that the Bucks are able to beat the Heat without Giannis.
That's because the Bucks have depth.
Yeah,
The Heat
That's
just have Jimmy Butler.
that's what makes this even worse.
Yo, what made it worse is them losing with Giannis and with Brook Lopez having 35.
True.
38 and
38?
and
Yeah,
Giannis
30,
having
yeah,
like a
that's
triple double, and then
crazy.
Jimmy Butler going for 56 and carrying the entire team.
Yeah.
Playoff Jimmy.
I told him last week. I said, yo, Jimmy. Jimmy. I said, that man, he comes alive in the playoffs. And
was
he
the-
hasn't failed. In that whole week, he hasn't failed.
Nope. It's a good week for him.
I mean, if you're scoring 50, that is beyond a great week.
Yeah.
It's phenomenal.
Ever since he scored 50, I've been seeing those. Have you seen those conspiracy theories of people who were like, "Oh, Jimmy Butler is related to Michael Jordan"? Have you seen any of those? I haven't seen too. You know, have you seen those?
I've seen it.
I haven't seen so many of them.
Mm-hmm. I have too. A bunch of like side images of Jimmy and then
Yeah.
Michael Jordan.
They don't even look alike.
I don't. That's the problem.
They don't.
They don't even look alike. Does Michael even have any kids?
Mm,
He don't even have no kids.
Michael has some kids.
I think he.
Yeah.
Some kids.
He might. I think they're young though, or they're old. I can't remember. Anyway.
Some kids. That's how you said it.
He has some kids.
Some kids. Yeah.
Jeffrey. Wait, doesn't he have a kid? Jeffrey Jordan? I don't know.
Strike number 2.75.
Who's Jeffrey Jordan?
I think that's Michael Jordan's son.
Oh boy. Oh boy. There's no way that his son is named Jeffrey Jordan.
Why would like?
Even with his L takes, you still like it here. I can tell.
It's just no. It's a complete stranger. I'm done. It's a complete stranger. Who is Jeffrey Jordan? Who is that?
Michael Jordan's son.
How?
That's
do
what
you
it
know?
says.
Bro, that looks
where's the
nothing.
proof?
Bro, that's not true.
Where's the proof?
American former basketball player, Michael Jordan's son.
Nuh-uh. You're on Wikipedia.
Who is that? Who is that?
I don't know. I'm not gonna lie to you.
I'm done. Yeah, he's done. He's done. He's done.
Parents, Michael Jordan, Juanita Vanoy.
That's not even his wife, I don't even think.
Siblings, Marcus Jordan.
That sounds better.
Oh, this is Michael Jordan's son. I know this for sure.
Who is this? Look like Marquise Morris. Nah, I'm done. He's
Parents, Michael Jordan, Juanita Vanoy.
Strike 3.
That's straight 3, right?
Just ain't it. Oh my gosh.
You guys are just wrong.
You test my patience
You
every
guys are
time.
just wrong.
Every time I come in here.
It's embarrassing.
Is this our last one, or we got one more?
Whatever you want.
I'm contemplating right now.
Cool.
I'm not doing it.
Yeah, me too.
Because you just put up 2 strangers.
They're not strangers. They're his son. Why would it say it's their son?
Wikipedia is not a reliable source.
You know this, right?
So where else
I
do you
can
want me
make a
to find it?
Wikipedia about you and say, yeah, you're Donald Trump's son.
So where do you want me to find it?
I don't know. Somewhere reliable.
Larsa Pippen, the ex-wife of NBA great Scottie Pippen, confirmed on Instagram that she is dating Marcus Jordan, Michael Jordan's son.
That's Michael B. Jordan, I'm pretty sure.
Nah, he even
NBA legend Michael Jordan.
nah. What's called? Larson Pippen is dating somebody on the Rockets. You know that, right?
Yeah,
Not what it says here.
And Scottie Pippen Jr. is on the Rockets, right? Isn't he on the Rockets?
I'm pretty sure he
No,
is.
Scottie Pippen Jr. is on the Lakers.
Did he get traded?
I don't think so.
He in the G League?
Whatever happened, they became teammates, and then they started dating. It's
That's
not.
no,
it's-
yeah.
Whoever Marcus Jordan is not. I'm done. I'm not doing this. I'm not doing
I swear.
this. Nah,
Y'all can look it up.
that's not his.
There's no way that's
Both
his
were
son.
standing in front of a giant.
Anyway, Colin.
Yes.
It's crazy.
We're gonna let Alex be Alex right now.
He's going in the rabbit hole.
So, what'd you think about doing a podcast? My fault. I'm sorry.
No, you're good. I like it here. I ain't gonna lie. It's pretty easy, not gonna lie. But I know how you probably are dealing with that one.
Yeah, soon y'all gonna start seeing a vein coming down my forehead. How angry I am at Alex. I'm trying not to let that vein come.
There's a
out.
reason I'm not
coming.
looking at the camera
vein is
much.
coming.
There's a reason.
Why?
You're lucky your foot is hurt.
Whatever. All right.
By the way, Jared got hurt again.
Doing what?
First of all, back to you. We're not gonna entertain him. I told you we're not gonna entertain him right now. Are we? If I was to do a podcast, would you tune in?
Yes.
Like on my own?
Yes. It depends.
Don't you dare ask the next question that you're gonna ask.
I was gonna ask you.
What were you gonna
Oh,
do?
they're
it
gonna
on?
say if you were to do a podcast, if I were to do a podcast.
No, I wouldn't tune into it.
What were you gonna do it on?
No, I want you to tune into it.
Anything. I would do it on like, cause I know that a lot of like athletes, you know, mental health. That's a big issue. You know, stuff like that. More like the important topics on like sports and stuff like that.
Yeah.
I don't know. I don't know. Or I might just go to just like talk.
Something like.
Yeah, you do something like if I got something on my mind, or just like take polls like on Instagram and then be like, yo, like, what should I talk about now? Or
That's what a lot of people do. Like,
Yeah.
who was it? Strom from the Phillies in baseball, talking about the beer stuff with how short games are now.
mm-hmm.
He was telling his podcast about how he hates that they're upping the amount of beer that they sell because he's like, my friends and family are going to be in danger. So he always talks about that.
Yeah.
That was a whole story on ESPN, which I wrote about, which you can check out
Where can we check it out?
Oh yeah, shut your stuff.
in
out.
my Google Doc.
Hey,
No, I'm sure I'll post a few things onto my WordPress website, wordpress.colinnichols.com.
Look out for that.
It'll be public or something. I don't know.
I might do a podcast. Or just do a bunch of day in your lives. Y'all would be real interested in what I do in the day.
Be a vlogger.
Get up, go to school, ride my scooter.
I'm not gonna lie.
I'm not gonna lie. When the first time I saw Jared, I was like, "Oh, this kid's riding a scooter. This is a real vibe. I'm not walking around this campus. I'm getting me one of these things, and I'm gonna break it.
Did you actually get one?
No. Like I'm gonna break this thing, and there's no point."
Hey, when I'm actually home, I do a lot of interesting things, and I hang out with some very interesting people. So Ev was actually here
Yes, he was.
on Sunday, and he left yesterday. But they're interesting people. They'll say some things that make you like, wait, what? Like it's worse than you. And I really I really black on him sometimes because like he says the most outlandish and outrageous things. So it's like it makes it funny. So y'all would be interested. I promise y'all would be so interested. Like yeah, what is he doing? Y'all actually sit there and watch it. I promise you. I might do it one time for the one time. I might. Y'all have to tune in, both of y'all.
Okay, that's fine.
Because I work out in the morning, so that workouts y'all probably think I'm insane also.
Yeah.
So, I think it'll be good. If you do I'm not gonna talk to Alex.
He's mad at you. How do you feel about that?
I'm very disappointed.
With what? Exactly?
He's already had strike 3, and I'm still here. That's still. He put up a complete stranger saying it's Michael Jordan's son.
It is. It still is.
I'm gonna need a PowerPoint presentation of why it's Michael Jordan's son and a DNA test.
Y'all are wrong. Y'all really are.
He thinks Wikipedia is like God.
Yeah, this is a problem.
It's Wikipedia. Find it.
Go on ChatGPT.
GPT?
Yeah.
Okay.
It'll give you a good answer.
Yeah.
What is GPT, Jack?
If that says that that's Michael Jordan's son, I will give you an apology, and I'll take away the 0.5.
Yeah. 2.5.
You go back to 2.5.
Well, I just don't know how to get Chat GPT on my phone.
He just does everything online.
Why don't you try it on your phone?
Jordan still. Wait. All right, hold on. Easily, it's not Michael Jordan's son. Easily.
Got it straight away. What do we use that for?
I'm a genius. Look, genius. All you gotta do. Right there. Don't worry about the other accounts. All right. We're gonna start with a simple question.
Question.
Does Michael Jordan have kids?
Okay. That's a very.
That's
good
5.
question.
I sent you an email a couple of minutes ago. It's all 3 of you.
Hey. I apologize to Alex right now.
No,
I just
read
wanna
it.
apologize.
Read it.
No.
Read.
No.
Read.
Let's see me close this out. Because no, I'm not reading it. You are right though. I apologize.
Alex, there should be an email in your phone
Yeah.
from Ennis.
Yes, she sent us. She sent us to his children.
Shout out Professor Ennis for being the best.
She is.
Why
the
would
best.
Michael Jordan name his kid? No,
Jeffrey.
Jeffrey. Yeah, Jeffrey. That threw me off because the picture he pulled up with Jeffrey did not look like him. So I'm just sitting there. I'm like, what?
Did it say exact names too?
Jeffrey Marcus. Yeah. He was right.
I appreciate
End of story. He was
I
right.
appreciate the apology.
Yeah. Nah.
How old is his oldest son?
I'm not sure.
Okay, never mind then. So he does have kids, confirmed.
Yeah. Confirmed. He has kids.
And it's not Wikipedia. Nice.
Yes.
Right.
Wow.
Well,
I'm shocked.
I'm-
not gonna lie.
didn't even know he had as many as he thought.
All right. This is gonna be my deciding factor if Alex is really my friend. This isn't counting towards you. All right. You get three things for breakfast, right?
Okay.
You had to choose between pancakes, French toast, waffles. Which one you choose?
Am I being is like a top like 1, 2, 3, or is this like what am I choosing?
Like you want to rank?
You know what? You could rank them. That would be even better.
French toast last,
Oh, okay.
just because.
Okay.
Waffle second. Pancake first. Typically. However, Commons does have really good waffles if you make them the right way. And they switch up the batter all the time. I had a cinnamon roll waffle batter the other day. Not bad. I'm not going to lie. But pancakes for usually.
All right. Let me just say this about Commons. The workers there are really nice. Some of them. I say hi to them every day. All that.
Well, it doesn't help. It helps that you're a giant.
Yeah, I mean, yeah. But besides that, their food is disgusting.
Aren't you just glad that you're leaving?
I'm ecstatic. I don't gotta see him no more. Unless he comes to Jersey. Unless Alex comes to Jersey, we're gonna.
Staying far away.
You didn't really mean that.
Why? What is your tier list?
French toast, waffles, pancakes. I lied. French toast, pancakes, waffles.
Pancakes, French toast, waffles.
Man, waffles getting such hate. It's probably because they're too dry. I thought so. Yep.
Nah, I don't know. There's nothing really wrong with waffles. It's
Like,
just you got
just
French
like
toast and you got pancakes. It's like
Drier than Alex's 18-year-old podcast.
Yeah. No, that's.
Drier than a saltine cracker.
Man.
you say. Yeah, my podcast was just
My
dry.
podcast was dry. It was
like-
ashy.
You
So
gotta
the
show
end-
us a video of that. Do you have a video?
I
of it?
probably got mad and deleted it. Honestly. I
What
can
was it
tell
on
you.
YouTube?
You know, he has
And
his
when like the
website.
NBA is not going on right now, but it's supposed to happen in June.
What do you guys thoughts? You asked him what do you guys thoughts and nobody responded.
Well, when you
I don't even think I
specifically-
posted it. I didn't even post. I recorded it and then I just deleted it.
Especially when you specifically only go to NBA, there's only a minimal amount of news around the NBA.
Yeah. Did you talk to your dad about that podcast?
No, I was too embarrassed. I didn't tell anyone. I haven't told anyone about that.
Oh man,
Oh.
Alex doing a podcast. Said it was bone dry.
It really was.
You said it was bone dry.
Hey man,
Poor guy.
but that's for I know I'm laughing at you, but you could have did that video and probably could have got minimum views, right? Now you just keep going.
If I did it well, yeah.
I mean, like if you just in general, like your first video is just like the start of everything. It could go two ways. Either you give up, or you just keep working at it every day.
True.
So you chose the bad route.
Thank you.
You just chose to just give up.
Right.
Me personally, if I was your friend at that point in time, I would have told you to keep going. I would have probably told you to post it, to be honest, because you never know.
Thank you.
Yeah, no problem. I'm just telling you. Just that's a good friend right now. Right now.
Yeah, thanks.
Alex doesn't appreciate me. It hurts, but it doesn't at the same time.
Surprised.
Sometimes I just wish I was out LaSalle still. Just didn't have to meet Alex at all.
That's just cold, man.
Well, that's not true.
Yeah, it's not true. I wouldn't be doing this right now, I promise you.
True.
I
Yeah.
probably would have.
One thing about Jared, which I respect honestly a lot, he spends time to his own, and he doesn't do. You don't do shit you don't want to do, which is
Oh, you damn right.
very.
I'm a grown man. Ain't nobody about to force me to do
A
something.
lot of people,
Yeah.
a lot of people your age that do shit that they don't want to be doing, just because they're like, this person's doing it, this person's doing it.
Boy, I would spend the whole damn day in my room if I had to. If I had to.
I respect that a lot.
If I didn't have priorities, I would have been. Right now, if this wasn't a priority, I would have been I would have showered and been in bed already for the day. Promise. I really promise.
You're
Probably
saying
not
stuff
even.
like you wish you were at the towel without me, and I'm saying stuff. I respect you for doing what you want to do.
Thank you.
It's just crazy.
I appreciate that.
Hypocrite.
Just what it is.
Okay.
You give me at least like one, not even. You give me sometimes half to one compliment per podcast, and I'm just like
You're,
I
like,
come on here.
collecting
At first I was so nice to you, and then after a while, after I'm just like keep getting these compliments, I'm not receiving any back. Get some half-ass like yeah.
That's 100%. That's 100% compliment.
Huh?
That's 100% compliment. You do what you stick to your own.
I don't know. I'm saying I don't get those a lot, man. Like that means a lot. I'm just saying, like, you choose
Would
the
you like
last
me-
2 weeks. The last 2 weeks to give me a compliment. Last week you gave me one compliment. That probably was the first one since you actually, the first real compliment you gave me since we started the podcast.
I mean, Jared's just been all over. Just asking me to come to his house all the time. It's just
What?
It's
First of all,
it's a lot.
you asked me. First of all, I said, yeah, if you want to come by this weekend, you can. We can watch the games.
Exactly. You
Or
said-
actually, no, you brought that
no,
up.
you just messed it up. You just exposed yourself.
Yo, you really brought it up to me. I'm not gonna hold you.
You
You
just
brought
exposed
it. You brought it up to me at Commons. We was right outside of Commons. Were we not? This
We
is
were.
this was before I did what I did to my foot.
You brought it up first.
I said, he said, what are you doing this weekend? Well, I asked you that. And you said nothing. And I said, well, you asked me the same thing. I said, I'm not doing nothing. I'm just.
You say you can slide and come watch the games if you want.
You asked me. And then I said, yeah, you could come by and you could watch the games if you want. My man's gonna be here. Did I not?
Mm.
Oh my God. We're delusional now. All right. All right, Alex, you got it.
Probably one of my favorite podcast moments is me seeing the first podcast where Alex had his sunglasses on from having a concussion. I'd be laughing.
See, I put myself through pain, for this man, because when it goes, deep down, Jared, I do appreciate Jared for
Taking
For
time out of his busy schedule.
taking time
to
out of
help
his busy
you.
schedule to do the podcast.
Yeah, I
Talk-
haul ass right after lift to come here. I really do. Because we
You
always make the podcast right after on Mondays at 3 or 2.
Usually do, yeah.
2, right?
Yeah.
So I always
Right after your lift.
Right after my lift. So that's why you always see the chocolate milk. 'Cause I'm
Okay,
right
then
after
you
lift.
know what? Then I appreciate you hauling ass.
Don't be
Straight-
a suck up now. It's too late.
It's not being a suck up. It's saying
It's
I
too late.
appreciate
You
it.
see, it's too late. You want to give me my flowers the last 2 weeks. It's just
Would
outrageous.
you rather get your flowers or never get your flowers?
At this point, I'd rather not get them.
That's not the route I would take. I want my flowers.
So that was the funniest moment.
That was probably one of the funniest things. I looked at one of the episodes and I was like, oh, wait, does he have sunglasses on? Oh my gosh, he does. Wait. Now I know why.
He was getting so many things confused, mixed up, and I was like, Alex, it's a concussion, man.
Questioning everything.
I coughed one time. I cleared my throat and I was like, it's a concussion.
You said, I said, you good? You said, concussion. I was like, what?
Oh my god.
I don't know. What was your favorite moment of this podcast, of any other episodes?
Honestly, it was with you and Pano talking about how you played Obi Toppin, and he played against. Pano was talking about how he was at. I think he was just at a run, and he was playing against. He was playing against Deion Waiters, and just hearing y'all talk about it.
He just told 2 of my stories. I said
You played Deion Waiters?
I played with him, yes.
You did, and he kept calling you. He was like, "Wait around the floor, big fella."
Yeah.
I remember that.
And I played with Obi.
I remember that.
Oh, my God. It's the concussion.
Okay, I'm sorry.
Ruined everything.
But I remember that you kept saying Deion told you keep running the floor, big
I
fella.
had
You
no idea who it was.
Yeah.
I had no idea who it was. All right, I'll give you a second chance. What's your favorite moment of the podcast?
Makai's pregame music. Makai's screaming that he listens to NBA YoungBoy. It's a parade in the city.
The parade or something? I said, yeah, that's.
Makai's character.
We tried to get him on here today. But he would have made me mad also.
Honestly,
He would have made
he
me
makes you very
mad
mad.
because I lost him when he said he'll be in the trees. He said I'll be in the trees with him. I said, God, come on, bro.
6'6" in the trees.
Nah, I don't even know what my favorite moment of the podcast is.
Oh, okay.
It's not in the back. Here you go. See, he always thinks I'm being negative. Nah, I'm not being negative this time. I really don't. I don't know.
Took you a second.
I don't know what I would. Yeah, it wouldn't be the podcast with Makai. Y'all was just frustrating me. I'm pretty sure y'all saw the van come down the middle for that podcast. Dang. I don't know. Probably one with. I don't know. Probably just probably the shades. When you had the shades on, I could just laugh at you.
You would.
Or Alex.
Before Alex came in there with a concussion, didn't have to. Didn't even know. I asked him how he got it.
Yeah. I didn't tell you until the day
Cause
of.
you know I would have clowned you. I would have clowned
I think
you.
that's why.
Nah, if you had said how you got the concussion before the podcast, I would have clowned you. You told me afterwards.
Oh yeah, that sounds about right.
And then this guy. But I have nothing else to say, man. We can wrap it up if y'all want.
You want to wrap it up?
I mean, I started it. It's you know what? I'm sick of this. It's about time you start carrying your weight around here, all right? You can't be the co-host and not do anything anymore. You got too comfortable. No. You got too comfortable, Alex.
Thank you for watching the Brains and the Brawns. We appreciate you. Colin, thank you so much for coming on.
He doesn't even mean it, y'all.
You're welcome anytime.
He doesn't mean he's not. No, you got to be more sincere. He's used to taking the time out their day.
There should be
to watch
fake
the podcast.
tears.
I'm sincere 100% of the time. I don't see any tears on your face.
I mean, most of the time we end this on the laugh. So I mean, like, I'm more grateful than you at
I'm gonna
this
cry.
point.
You got a joke over there?
I'm gonna choose to cry after because I don't want you guys
Yeah,
to see
you got
cry.
a joke or something? Ain't on a joke. Ain't on a good note. You're forcing it right now.
Stay
because I told you to
motivated
do it.
and stay positive.
Oh, that's such BS. That's such BS. That's such BS. Where you
Stay
going?
motivated and stay positive.
Are you serious?